You did this last time too.
Doing what?
We started. You went. We rolling. We rolling.
I just want to double check.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, we're rolling.
Yeah. What's that?
Oh, I've stopped caring about the podcast since this is my last podcast.
Oh my god, you little child! I told you that was a lie.
Hey, people of the internet.
We didn't do an intro.
Dude, what's our fucking intro?
You really don't watch the podcast, do you? Ever? Or pay attention when I do it?
I have a very bad memory.
I know. Welcome back to the Sweetcast. You know me. I'm Liam, and Cameron is back again
For the last time.
No, he is not. He is here for the long run.
This is my last time. Liam has made
it
abundantly clear. Hold on. I got the receipts. All right. You ready for this, folks? Hold on. Let me pull these bad boys up.
Don't. We're friends. Though.
This is my last podcast. This is the last time I'll be talking with Liam.
No, it's not.
Sorry. Wait. I got into the wrong spot. Hold on.
He's a petty baby. What do you mean the wrong spot? That's literally the last message I've sent
you.
No,
I accidentally clicked something else. This is Liam to me. Hey, as I go into the new year, I want to be more conscious of the people I surround myself with. And I don't want to keep people I don't see as friends as close as I was. I don't hold any grudges against you, and I'm sorry if this hurts you, but I wish you the best of luck in the new year. I got that an hour before I came here.
Yeah, it's kind of
This is my last podcast. It's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute blast.
Shut up.
It's sad to see this journey come to an end.
He called me right after reading it.
3 minutes after, yeah.
To ask if I was serious and to beg me to not let him go.
I did not beg. I literally just said, Liam, what the fuck is this?
He begged. He said, Liam.
Oh, can I say fuck? The new YouTube, I heard there's new YouTube policies. Can I say fuck?
I'll bleep you for the first little bit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can say it. You do anyways.
I know I do anyways, but I just wanted to double
actually
check.
A comment about the Operation Christmas Child video.
What? I swore too much?
Wow, Karen really has a mouth on him, doesn't he?
I do. It's true. I've been told multiple times. I swear. It's not even like I don't even recognize it anymore.
No, you do have a...
I do.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It really...
I try to be more conscious of it. It never works out.
Yeah, no, you have one hell of a vocabulary.
Well, oh boy, does it spice up life. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, you can also tell, who is talking because it's like, oh, it's a bunch of obscenities and swears. Oh, it's Cameron.
100%. You know me.
Yep.
But yeah, so this is my last podcast.
No, it's not.
It's not. Liam has deemed me unworthy of being a friend, and more than that, unworthy of this podcast. What did I say on the phone call?
I said we don't have to be friends to do it. We can just be business partners. This can be a professional relationship, not a personal one.
This was built off friendship. This was built off love and trust, and that is no longer present anymore in this podcast. This will be my last. I'm sorry to see all of you go, but it's been great for the few.
Watch the podcast.
Yeah, but I love being on it. I just hate hearing myself talk.
Then don't stop being a dramatic bitch.
But I love being on the podcast. So I'm very sad that this is my last time.
Leaving.
Well, from the sounds of it, I'm leaving.
Moving on.
What?
That's what I thought. So before we go to the topics,
yeah.
I've cracked the YouTube key.
The YouTube key.
So the YouTube is either people want to see you suffer, or they want to see you do nice things to other people. 2 videos I posted recently. My hot wing video, 907 views. That's a video of me suffering for 20 minutes. Most recent video, Operation Christmas, where it's a video of us giving you a computer, 206 views.
I still don't like the name of it. It makes me sound like a dying child.
I know.
I mean, Operation Christmas Child is a thing.
I know it's not called Operation Christmas Child.
Yeah, I know.
You keep calling it that. It's Operation Christmas.
Yeah, but it's Operation. You could see the connection. It's not hard to make.
Yeah, but no, and that one heartwarming. Literally, the comments were, "Oh, it's so heartwarming, so nice. You guys do that for him." So I've cracked it.
Mm-hmm.
Moving forward, I'm only making people happy or laugh at my suffering. That's just the only way I'm going to do it.
Fair enough.
It makes sense, though.
Will you ever put others through suffering?
I have to test that. So I'm definitely going to test that in a video. If it does poorly, then clearly they just want to see me suffer. But
the scientific method.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Yeah, I can't make assumptions. I have to test it.
Yeah, you have to test it.
Experiments.
Yeah. Get a size pool, yeah, sample.
Exactly.
Hmm.
So this is technically, even though we're filming this on New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
this will be coming out on January 3rd. So this will be the first episode of the new year. So Happy New Year to all the viewers.
And a Merry Easter.
That's way too early.
Is that too early?
Yeah. So it's 2023 now. Hopefully this is the year where there's no change in co-hosts.
That's already failed. I'm leaving.
Shut up.
I'm not. This is just a funny goof. This is just a funny gap. But if I am found dead in a river, you know who did it. You know what to tell the police. This is not a joke.
Gabe.
You know that it's Liam Maypoom Jones.
Shut up.
Tell the
Stop.
police.
This bit is not funny anymore. Honestly, it kind of really wasn't ever funny.
He will be the one that kills me.
Shut the fuck up.
The bit was funny from beginning to end.
No,
You're just a
it
hater.
wasn't.
You're on your hater shit right now.
It's
Hater
kinda
era.
dog shit. This is why I write the bits, not you.
Well, if you want a new co-host, just grab a new co-host. This is my second podcast in, and we're already fighting. This is great. Long life ahead of us.
You know, the more you talk, the more that message is really true.
Do you want me to stop talking on a podcast? Do you want me to just...
No, if you could just follow the script, ideal. Your personality just... I don't like it.
What script?
Well, if you watch the podcast, you would see the script link I give you. So whatever. But it's the end of the previous year, and I haven't done it in a few years. But YouTube used to do YouTube Rewind.
Do they not?
They don't do it anymore.
Do they not? Eh?
They haven't done it in a few years.
Was it the Will Smith one that ended it? Was it?
I don't know if it was that one or the one after it.
Oh, was it one after it?
Yeah, no, they ended them.
Yeah.
I think what happened was it became like the most disliked video on the entire platform was YouTube Rewind, and it's just like, oh, that's not a good look. This is why the microphone feels so high. I didn't lower my chair.
Oh, you fool.
Yeah, it became the most disliked video. So it's like that's a bad look. If your rewind, like your look back at the year, is your most disliked video of all time, maybe you're going in the wrong direction. And I think they tried it one more time a year after, and going back to the way it used to go, which was also like completely wrong direction, where it went back to like a glorified slideshow.
Damn.
Where it was just like showing off top videos.
Huh.
Which is what it started out as. The very first one that I can remember is Rebecca Black hosting the YouTube countdown where it's the top 10 videos of the year.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that. The only one I really remember was the Will Smith. That's hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
And then I think I do remember the one after that because there was a whole bunch of
pretty much
Fortnite dancers.
They got people just hated them because it lost touch, especially when like the center of it were Hollywood celebrities.
Yeah.
Like when the center of the YouTube Rewind is Hollywood celebrities who made a channel and uploaded like a few videos in the entire year.
Yeah.
Like The Rock was in it.
Was he?
He was in one.
Damn. Fuck. I've been missing out.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, of course.
Yeah, they're not creators, but they're like the stars of it. It was like what pretty much happened was like, oh yeah, YouTube Rewind. So who are we gonna ask this year? These are our biggest creators. Yeah, but you know what I'm thinking? Hollywood.
Hell yeah.
We're now in the main media. Let's get one of these guys to be the front.
Of course.
And then they just do all the cringy shit.
See, I miss it. I always look forward to the videos
even
about
when I
it.
hated them, I missed them.
I miss them because
I enjoyed them, even if they were bad.
See, I like them because I like the videos that came out after it going, oh, man, this was ass. I love those. I miss those.
Yeah, so I loved, because it was also like, it was always like a remix of songs, like top songs of the year.
Oh, yeah.
So I always kind of liked that part of it. So I always enjoyed them to an extent. But they really did get worse and worse year after year. And then you would see year after year, more videos would pop up of YouTube Rewind sucked this year. Here's why. Or like the top creators, you're like, oh, they're guaranteed going to be into YouTube Rewind,
And they've
and then
never
they're
made
not,
it.
and it's a why I wasn't in YouTube Rewind.
That was it's funny. The hating videos always made always brought out like what should have been there, and it was like a rewind in and of itself. I mean, it was just a catalyst at that point. And you know what? I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him. I think
I miss them. I miss them too. Sometimes I'm like, maybe this year they'll actually bring it back.
No.
I wish. Oh, I hope. And then it doesn't happen. I'm like, oh, okay.
It's done for.
It is. When I first was starting my channel, my goal was to get invited to YouTube Rewind. I was like, oh, let's make some videos that are so good that YouTube's like, wow, we want this kid in there. And they're gonna send me an email. It's gonna fly down.
So you giving up the channel now?
No.
Is it over? Is the dream gone?
Yeah, honestly, when YouTube Rewind, my invite never came. It really killed my motivation for YouTube and honestly content creation and living actually as a whole. My whole purpose of existing was to get invited to YouTube Rewind, and
that's not even a thing.
Not even a thing anymore. So Pornhub Rewind.
Huh? So say that one more time. Say it a little bit louder into the mic.
No.
Let's say it one more time.
No.
What's your top video?
No.
What's your most watched?
What? No, not. Oh, it'd be like a YouTube Rewind thing. They're not personalized. This isn't Spotify Wrapped.
Could you imagine a Pornhub?
I think Spotify I sent you like a video of someone like making.
Oh yeah, piss. Yeah, it was a piss wrap.
Oh, I sent you the piss wrapped. There was a different one I saw, and it was that.
Yeah, this guy sent me a video of it was like piss sounds. And it was like you peed all the spectrum, or what was it?
All the spectrum of the rainbow.
Yeah, all the spectrum of the rainbow. It was like red, orange, yellow. I want to say purple was in there too.
Purple was in there. I'm 90% sure. Yeah, and then it was like your top colors were red, blood orange.
Yeah, bottom was yellow. And it was the most like visceral piss sound I've ever heard. It was nasty. I did not like it.
Oh, that's kind of funny. That's why I said
it was disgusting.
That was kind of funny. Thanks you for a reason.
I was gonna report him for it, to be honest, but
Yeah. Okay, I thought I sent you a different one because there was one I saw where I was like, I don't know if it was specific site or if it was just incognito wrapped.
Oh
and it was just going over everything from the year.
Oh, God.
I think that'd be kind of funny. I like Spotify Wrapped.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah. What music service do you use?
I used to use YouTube Music.
Oh.
I could go on a rant about that motherfucker though.
We'll go on one in just a moment.
Okay. No,
what do you use now?
YouTube.
Oh, just basic YouTube.
Like just basic YouTube because it's just the only one that works now.
Okay, you guys see why we had to give him a computer. You guys understand now.
I can't believe this. I can't believe you bring it back to this.
But no, I will admit, when people went before I used Spotify and people would post it, it's like, okay, who cares? I don't care. But then now that I have my own, I'm like, oh, I get it now. I kind of get it why you're like sharing it. I also enjoy watching people's more now.
Oh, okay.
Partially because I'm competitive, so I can compare my stats.
To say stats makes it sound like such a big deal.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry. I grinded on Spotify.
That's literally what I felt like at one point when I was like going through, and they're like, "You had 12,000 something hours or minutes on Spotify this year." I was like, "Loser! I grinded at 54,000." I just felt bad.
I can't believe you.
Yeah. And then of course it is like there's an embarrassing portion to it.
Mm-hmm.
Where especially when it's like your top played song and it tells you how many times you played the most played day and how many times you played that day.
Oh,
and it's like, oh, what was going on with me that day?
I was going through some shit, dog.
Yeah.
That's
it's been very similar 2 years in a row.
Question. Do you specifically listen to certain songs to alter your Spotify rap?
No.
Okay.
I listen to songs like right around the time a little bit. But then I forget like a week later.
Gotcha.
Like literally the week it happened, I was like, oh yeah, who do I want to give a head start to for next year? I'll listen to their songs more. And then I forgot the next week. I was like, this song, I like this song.
See, I find the beauty of these things. It's a piece of the soul, It's an inner look at the soul. So when people try to like manipulate it, man, it's just not right. It's just not cool.
No, I get that.
You gotta get your true self in there, you know. Altering your Spotify rap is just like the saddest thing to me.
That's actually so sad. Like,
it's
no one cares that much. Like,
no one's
I
gonna
care.
judge
Like,
you.
I enjoy looking, but I'm not gonna judge you for what you have.
Listen,
But
you've been listening to the Lego Movie soundtrack. No one's gonna care that much. They're gonna be like, "That's kind of odd," and then they're gonna move on with their day. Just let yourself be you. You know. It's...
Exactly. No, it's kind of funny because when I listen to a song and I really like it, sometimes I'll play it on loop, or I'll just keep going back to it. I'm like, I didn't listen to that song. Didn't hit hard enough that first time. I gotta give it a chance.
I missed the best part. Hold on, I gotta restart the whole.
Which is actually kind of funny because my top played song, was actually not what I expected.
Oh, okay.
I was actually really surprised by what they chose. It was "Good for You" by Olivia Rodrigo.
That's not surprising at all.
What was that supposed to mean?
You literally have a vinyl record of her album.
Big fan.
It's the only you don't even have a record player.
It's literally beside my record player.
Oh, do you actually have one?
That black box is my record player.
Oh shit! Oh my bad.
Wow, get your facts right before you try and bully me, bitch.
Sorry, didn't you get it after the fact though?
I did.
Yeah, that's what it's. He got the record, only record he has. I can see it. I'm looking at it right now. Only record he has, and then he got the record player after the fact. That's not surprising that she's your top artist.
I don't have to defend myself. I'm a big fan.
No, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying it's not surprising though.
My wife.
This is parasocial. This is not healthy.
Oh,
it's not healthy.
It's not Matthew. Walks into a movie. Hot girl does some gymnastics. Walks out. Oh my god, dude, she's my wife.
You can just say Scarlett Johansson. You can just.
It's named Scarlett Johansson. Remember the day we went for wings, and.
Yeah, I remember that day. The 50 days we've done that.
And we were sitting there, and there was this singer singing the national anthem at a baseball game, and he saw her. He's like, "Oh my god, what's her name?" And he looked her up, and he found her. He's like, "She's my wife, guys."
I don't remember this.
And you weren't there. Yeah, we were sitting there, and we're looking, and he's like, "Oh my god, guys, look at her." We're like, "Oh yeah, she's pretty cute." And he's like, "I need to find her." I was like, "Okay." And he searched her up on Instagram. He's like, "Guys, look, I found." Put it in, sent it to all of us. He's like, "Guys, check her out." And he followed her. He's like, "She's my wife now, guys." Like, dude.
Oh, love you, Matthew.
Chill out. I can get behind the Scarlett Johansson like that because you go see all her stuff. You literally heard her sing half of one song.
Listen, the mind wants what the mind wants.
I know.
You know?
It's funny. But back to what I was saying.
Oh yeah.
I'm a big fan. I would have gone to the tour if the tickets weren't so buttfuck expensive. It's like $500 for a ticket in Ontario.
Wow.
Because that was the only place I could go to. And I was like, well, I'm not. It's like $600 to fly there for a $500 concert to then fly back for another $600.
$500 per ticket.
They were expensive. And I was like,
StubHub? Where are you getting your ticket from?
I don't remember. Damn. This was like
Ticketmaster
last spring.
Dang.
When the tickets came out, or maybe earlier. Dang. Yeah. So I almost went to see it, but I'm a big fan. I don't have to defend myself.
No, I'm not saying you have to defend yourself. I'm just saying that to say that it's surprising is ridiculous. It's not surprising at all. It's actually, if I had to guess, I would have guessed that.
Really?
Probably. I mean, now after the fact, it's easy to say that I would have guessed it.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
But I mean, I said, only record on your show.
Who is my top played artist of 2021?
2021.
Yeah, take a guess.
Oh,
top played artist and song. Guess that.
2021.
2021. Take a guess. Who is my top artist and top song?
I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin. Because Olivia Rodriguez wasn't. You didn't even know about her then, did you?
I did.
Was it her?
It was.
Was it good for you?
You at the exact same time. The only difference is I listened to it less times this year.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, it's yeah. No, it's literally my top played artist for 2021 and 2022 was Olivia Rodrigo. Top played song was "Good for You," both years.
I was like trying to think. I was like, "There's no way you knew about her then too, did you?" I was like trying to think. Like, what do you listen to? Can't believe this.
2021. I'm not surprised because I studied to the album, and then whenever I did like a bio test, I would just play it on repeat.
Oh my god!
So that was an easy hour and a half every few weeks. But yeah, no, that was a top. But I was surprised this year
Really?
because I felt like I played a lot of other songs more.
Hmm.
And this is where I'm kind of at the point where like I don't think that if you replay a song before it actually officially ends, I don't think it counts as like played again.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think it has to finish and then start again,
Okay.
and that's when it counts.
Hmm.
Because I had other songs that I know I played more times
Hmm.
in a single day.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Huh.
and it was because I'd be like, oh yeah, let's go again. Oh yeah, let's go again. Oh yeah, let's go again.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go, baby.
You know, I was expecting yeah, I was
Hmm.
expecting like Mariana's Trench to be top.
Oh, Mariana Street.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard that name in a
Mhm.
long
Yeah,
while.
I listened to like 5 songs on repeat all year. And I was really I was like, oh yeah, they're in like number 2 or 3 on my top artists. So they were still there, but
Mm.
I literally expected one of their songs to be my number one because like yeah,
Wow.
but no, yeah. And then the podcast though,
Mm.
I don't know how that happened. So I listen to a lot of like true crime and like comedy podcasts.
Mm.
Somehow, I'm gonna expose myself. I generally don't know how because I only listened to one episode ever.
Mm.
ASMR by Amaranth was number 4.
By who?
Amaranth, she was like the big Twitch ASMR. I've sent you
Oh,
videos.
yeah,
when
yeah. I
when
just wanted to
went
make sure I heard the
onto
name right.
Twitch and I saw that it was like ASMR was a category now, and I clicked on that and it was just ear licking, ear licking, ear licking. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you did send me
She
that.
had the cat ears. I was like, Cameron, what the hell is Twitch now? Because it was her licking that head microphone
Yeah, I know
with
exactly.
cat ears on. And I was like,
Yeah.
this is so weird.
Liam,
Yeah.
it's the new era. You gotta get into it. Hit a like button if you want to see Liam and cat ears licking some ear microphones.
I do it for money.
Drop a like, drop a comment, hit that subscribe
I would do that for money.
button and the notification bell if you want to see Liam in some cat ears, licking some ears.
That part. But yeah, I was actually really confused because I literally listened to one episode
Oh
ever.
Wow.
And it was only like first 5 minutes. I was like, okay, this is weird.
It's your top podcast now.
It was 4.
It knows your true heart.
It was 4. That was the thing. I listened to part of one episode and it was 4 somehow.
Dang. It knows your heart.
I don't remember what it beat out, but I was like, I listen to this podcast way more. I like, how did you get these metrics?
It knows your heart.
I literally haven't touched it since.
It knows. Deep in here, deep in here. He just doesn't want to admit it, folks, but he does.
No.
But,
I'd like it if you killed yourself sometimes. I'm
Get
sorry,
in line, buddy. My mom wants the same thing. Get in line.
That's a horrible thing to say.
No, my mom loves me. I love my ma. She's great.
So YouTube music.
Yeah, it sucks
Kind of
now.
on a different tangent, but
Do you want me to tell about YouTube
yeah,
music? All right,
let's
let me
go
sit
into it because I try. I love how they're always trying to like get people to buy it now.
It's so funny.
I get ads all the time. It's like get YouTube music for 3 months for free.
Free.
If you sign up. It's like, oh,
And if you're a student, you can get a student plan. And it's like,
Yeah.
shut
and you know what?
Mm.
There's been a lot of things where I'm tempted
Mm.
where they'll do it, and I'm like, oh, maybe. Literally never, not once have I ever gotten that ad and going, yeah, maybe I will. Never.
It actually makes me want to buy it less. I'm going to be honest with you.
No, me too.
It-
There's few things like I'm gonna jump a little bit, but have you seen the Google Pixel commercials?
Yeah, funny enough, actually.
You have a Pixel, I have a Pixel. Yeah, we're
Pixel.
actually filming this on my Pixel.
Oh, yeah, Pixel.
Yeah. The ones where it's like, yeah, I'm a professional photographer, and people always are like, wow, you use an incredible camera. I just use my Google Pixel. I feel like I'm like, oh my god, shut the fuck up.
It's not that good of a camera.
It's not worth enough to say I'm a fraud. Also, if you are just using your Google Pixel phone camera as a professional photographer, who cares?
Listen. They hype it up so much that they make it sound like it's going to be like the most crystal clear image
know.
you've ever seen. You take the picture and it's almost indistinguishable from like a Samsung.
Mhm.
Like it's like you can maybe go, oh, it's like slightly better.
Now, video wise, I see a difference because I film all the episodes on it, so I do see a difference in videos. But like, no matter what, I can never see a phone camera being worthy of those commercials. These commercials, I love my phone. I see those commercials and I regret. I hate it. I'm like, oh,
I know.
I'm like, I want to sell just to spite them. Like
Right?
I hate the commercials so much, and I want to get a new phone just to spite it.
Right? And it's funny because I didn't even get it because of the commercial. Ma just wanted to go on a new plan,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Oh, well, this just be cheaper just in general, so we just get the new phones anyways." And they just had Google Pixel 7s.
Mm.
But like, I think they hyped up the camera too much because like I was
Oh,
expecting again
absolutely.
crystal clear. I take a picture, I'm like, yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's good,
Mm.
but it's not like camera quality. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I can take better pictures on a DSLR than my Pixel.
It's insane. It's
So
insane.
if your whole thing is that you're this professional photographer and you're just pulling your phone out, also that looks so unprofessional.
That would look pretty
Like
funny.
if I'm so, like, I understand that it's a good picture,
Mm.
so like it'll take good pictures. But if I hire you to like take pictures of like my wedding, and you show up and I'm like, hey, where's your camera? Oh, and you pull your phone out of your pocket and you just start snapping pictures. I'm not gonna feel like I made the right choice.
Right. Not to mention the price you're paying photographers because they can go from like 75 to like 150
Yeah, an
per
hour.
half hour.
Yeah, actually, for half an hour.
Yeah, so it's like $300 an hour. Yeah, I swear, if they pull out a phone on me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, "Huh?"
I'm sorry, but like, tell me ahead of time if that's what you use.
Right.
Because if I hire you for $150 an hour, or like $150 for a half hour shoot, and you pull your phone out, I'm walking away.
Right.
Like that's just at least have like a camera case.
Right.
Like if you have like an extra lens on your phone, that'll be okay with me. But it's like if you pulled your phone out, I'm like, hey Cameron, thanks so much for agreeing to do this. I'm really excited. I love the photos on your site. So yeah, let's. Then just I'm wanting a picture here. So you just where are your cameras, by the way? Do you have to go back to your car to get them?
Don't worry about this, mate. Don't worry.
I don't.
Stay right there. I'll take a picture. Hold on.
But
No, don't worry about it. Crystal clear.
But
All right, that'll be $150.
Exactly. Like literally at that point, why would I pay? Like you pay a professional photographer because not everyone has those kind of cameras.
Right.
If you're a professional photographer using a Google Pixel, which is a pretty reasonably priced phone, why would I pay? Why would, especially if it's like, oh, I want you to do a wedding. Yeah, it costs $800. Okay, I'm gonna get my best friend to come I'm gonna buy a Google Pixel for my best friend, and he's gonna take pictures on that for the entire night.
And I see where it's like I know they're trying to get like the point where it's like, well, it's almost as good, and it's like I see where they're coming from as well, where they're like, oh yeah, it's not quite a DSLR, but it's almost as good. But it's like they hyped it up too much to be what it is, and it's like, yeah.
Wait, the one I hate the most is the professional photographer because I hate that whole. I feel like a fraud, but it's just my Google.
Right.
It's like shut up. No one cares.
Stop.
I actually don't mind the one where it's the guy talking about it and it's like the picture of his kids on the street and he's like, yeah, that's just the streets and the lights, the natural light from the street lamps, and that's what the picture looks like. That's good. Also, because it's highlighting like the night light shot. I like that. I think that's a decent commercial for it.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind that one. If I saw that one, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd go get one. That's a cool thing. I hate the one where it's like, I'm a professional photographer, and people always like, is that a professional camera? No, it's just my Google Pixel 6. I'm just like, shut up, stop talking. Sorry to get on the tangent. YouTube Music.
Yeah, YouTube Music. Okay, so I use YouTube Music mainly because it's just I listen to music on YouTube. And then they're like, oh, we got an app for music, and I was like, oh, cool. I don't have to go to Spotify and like relearn my tastes. Right? It already knows me. It knows everything about me. So I get YouTube Music, and it worked fine for years and years and years. And I listened to YouTube Music. I had everything I liked. And I didn't realize that this was like a feature specific to YouTube Music.
Mm-hmm.
But Shuffle Play, it's not a thing on Spotify.
Yes, it is. We went over this last time you brought this up. When you first told me about this, it is a thing
for free users.
It's automatically Shuffle Play on free.
But like, can you move them around?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else.
See, when I used Spotify free, I actually had a loophole, and I don't know how it worked. So I couldn't choose, like if I was on my phone, I couldn't choose what song to play. Sorry, I was forced into shuffle, so I could choose one song and then it would shuffle next. I couldn't like choose the order,
Oh, okay.
or I couldn't like just play like through my playlist.
Mm,
But if I did play it on my PS5 and it went through the app, I could do it all.
really?
Yep. That's actually because Spotify was on PlayStation, my
Uh-huh.
PlayStation 4. And so if I was like, oh, I'm gonna listen to music while I play, I needed to use that.
Mm.
And I discovered that
Huh.
on the PS4 there are the ads, but I
Right.
have control of everything. I can make playlists. I can do all that.
Well, see, YouTube Music allowed you to do that. And I
Yeah.
didn't realize that Spotify didn't, right?
Mhm.
But YouTube Music used to allow you to do that. I didn't know what I had until I had lost it. But you pick a song, you'd play it, you could add whatever songs you want, right?
Yeah.
The only thing is that you didn't have background play. Like that was the big thing. No one had background play. But again, it wasn't like that big of a deal. You just kept your phone on, right? You just put it in your pocket and you just listen to music. Wasn't that big of a deal. And then all of a sudden, I got this email from YouTube Music, like, "Hey, Canadian listeners, right? We heard your request, and we're bringing you background play." And I was like, "Sweet, that's great, right?"
Yeah.
They're like, "It's coming out. I think it was like November, not this November, like last November." And then like a month passed, and then like 2 months passed, and nothing happened. So I was like, "Okay." Again, went on with my life as normal.
Yeah.
And then it was like October, November of this year, I think. So maybe it was actually November. But all of a sudden, I go to play, and they're like, "We've made an update to YouTube Music." And it's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I wonder what they've done." And they're like, "Now you have background play." And I'm like, "Oh, sweet. I can't wait to do my background play." And then I go click the song, and it's like, I didn't click that song. Hold on. So I get out of the app because I thought my phone was glitching.
Yeah.
I get back in, click it again, completely different song. And then it won't let me, because what you used to do is you could like swipe up and you'd see the list of songs that they're going to play.
Yeah.
And you can move them, you can get rid of them, right? They completely removed that.
Yeah.
So they literally just made Spotify 2.0 with more ads because it's an ad almost like every other song. It's insane.
Shit.
YouTube's done that. They've added more ads.
Oh, I know they've added more ads overall.
It's insane.
I hate the 2 ads, especially when it's 2 unskippables.
Right.
Bullshit.
You know what I started doing? I started saying, "Don't show me this ad again. I want to watch them squirm."
If I'm like paying attention, 100%.
Oh,
if it's like background noise when I play, I don't really want to pause the game to do it.
yeah,
But if I'm actively like watching something, I will 100% every single time. Don't show me this again.
exactly. It's so satisfying.
Yeah.
But they fucked up YouTube Music. And it was so maddening too, because I'm like, I looked it up online too, right? Because I'm like, am I like, is my phone fucked up? Before I realized what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so many forums of like, "Hey, so they removed this feature.
God damn.
Why would they do that?" And then there's this one dude, I remember it was on I think it was Google forums. Man, I've never seen someone shove a boot so far down their throat. "If you don't like it, you can just go to another thing." Or no, what was it? No, he was actually defending not going to something because the person was like, "Hey, they have this," and they're like, "Yeah, it's a new feature so that because now premium users can do it. So premium users have to have something for it." And it's like, and then the guy's like, "Well, I'll just go to Spotify. It's just like equivalent to Spotify, but Spotify has less ads." And he goes, "Well, you're just jumping from the frying pan to the fire." And it's like, no, you're going from the fire to the frying pan. Like Spotify is not necessarily better, but YouTube Music's worse right now. And it was just so funny because this dude was just like complaining, like, "Oh, it's a free service," and everyone. And then a few other people were like, "Yeah, it's not a free service. We listen to ads. Mm-hmm. That's how we pay them in that way. Yeah. They get money, right?" And then one dude, like another moderator, was there. He's like, "Yeah, I don't like these changes either. No, this is ass. Leave a review, please. These are horrible. Yeah. I can't defend them." They met YouTube Music was really interesting because again, it was kind of like the opposite of Spotify. So if you valued like being able to play your music in order first, YouTube Music. But if you just wanted to listen to like almost like a radio, Spotify, right? Less ads on Spotify.
Yeah.
Background play if you valued that more. They're two different. YouTube Music's just like new Spotify, and I think it's worse.
That's the reason I never got into YouTube Music was because it didn't have background play.
See, and I was okay with it. I was pretty okay with it too.
If I was in your situation. Sorry.
What, my situation? What, poor that I can't afford premium?
I didn't mean it that way.
Is that what you're implying?
I didn't mean it that way.
I was in your situation and I was broke.
I didn't mean it that way, but as soon as I said it, I knew you were gonna take it that way.
No, say it. Say it. Say it. Say what you gotta say.
If I was diabetic, like
He thinks he's the funniest motherfucker around.
I am pretty.
Because he makes a diabetic joke. He thinks he's so fun. And my bit in the beginning wasn't funny. Yeah, all right, buddy.
Yeah, there's a reason one of us is the face of the podcast.
Because you own the channel.
I do actually.
Made me spit, man.
On my microphone, you
No, it was on my lip.
good because you don't have enough money to. Sorry, you're not poor.
I'm not. That's the thing.
Cameron's not poor. I don't think he's poor. Okay.
I'm not.
Just to make, I don't think he's poor. I don't look down on people if they are poor. Shut the fuck up. No. No. Okay? This cannot be a thing that's attributed to me. Oliver does though. Oliver hates poor people. It's not part of the podcast. I could throw him under the bus.
Wow.
You know, I was gonna invite him to today's episode. Do it. Dumbass is working tomorrow morning. He got an 8 a.m. shift.
On New Year's?
I was gonna invite him over tonight.
Oh.
I was like, oh yeah, Oliver's coming. Oliver come over. Dude gets drunk off of 2 drinks and he's hungover the next day too.
Oh.
I was like, no, because you will get fired because you will not show up, and I can't be responsible for that. You're not invited.
No, not be on your hands.
And I was literally about to give it, text him to invite him, and I saw the shift was up. I was like, oh, why is he opening? Why would you do that? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, but yeah, no, YouTube music. I stopped using YouTube music. I actually stopped listening to music in general. I think I just started listening to like long like analysis of videos.
I do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that.
But I did get my recap from YouTube though, so that was cool. It was exactly like I thought it was gonna be. It was most played was like Rainbow Kitten Surprise. I listen to them on road trips and I fall asleep every time. I love their music. They don't bore me, but they just have a very soothing.
It's a soothing. No, I get that.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but every time I listen to it, I'm like on buses, on cars, I just fucking clock out when I listen to them.
There's some artists where I don't listen to them in public because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna pass out.
They get me.
Yeah.
And then I think I can't. Actually, that's the only one. Like, and I was in like the top 1% of Mother listeners.
Nice. I really like that. That makes me feel really good when I get like you're in the top this percent.
Right. Also, apparently I was there in the beginning for Glass Animals.
Nice. Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, I felt that. I'm gonna be honest. I was never a man of Spotify rap or anything because again, this is like the first year I ever got something from YouTube Music. But seeing that, I was like, "You were there before everyone." I was like, "Fuck yeah, I was." Yeah. I was there before Heat Waves, dog. I knew about Glass Animals and their fucking what is it? Oh, I can't remember their album right now. I know. I was just gonna say I'm a fake fan. Oh, I can't even remember it now. But yeah, I was there when that came out, dog. Nice. I was there for it.
So
yeah.
We're gonna play a little game. Okay, so you know my top artist.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what percent? Percent that was in?
0.01.
No.
Higher.
Higher.
Like higher in the sense that's like.
I was in like the top 0.0001.
I was gonna say like higher in that sense, or like a higher number.
Like there were smaller people above me, like less people above me.
0.001%.
I was in that like percent.
Wow.
The year before there was one more zero.
And she hasn't flown out to kiss your hand. I cannot believe this. Insane.
If you want me to guest on the podcast, though, we'd love to have you. You can replace Cameron all you want.
Honestly, you know what? I wouldn't even be mad about that.
I would fire Cameron. I would fire you if any celebrity reached out and wanted to be on here as the co-host for a little while. Or if you want to be a guest and was like, I'll be a guest if Cameron's not there. Like, he's gone.
Every time you say something like that, I feel like your text is more and more true.
You understand?
Of course I would understand.
Like if right now if I got a text and he was like, "Hey, love your podcast, love to be on it. Don't like Karen." Like, hey, he's gone.
Yeah,
couch is there for you.
I came in here knowing I was expendable. I kind of figured so.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna
Don't be sorry. Don't lie.
I'm not gonna try and make you feel better.
You're not sorry.
There's no hesitation.
Yeah, I know.
You'd be gone.
I know. I signed up knowing
the only hesitation would be if I'd have to kill you. like not that much hesitation.
It would be like a glimpse of hesitation, and then you'd be like, nah.
It'd be like a okay. I'd be like a yeah, I can do that. Like, yeah, I go into it right away.
Yeah,
I really have no issues with what it takes.
I know.
I'm not a crazed fan. Just to put that out there. So
He would kill for Olivia Rodriguez.
what'd you call? What'd you say?
Olivia Rodriguez.
It's not her name.
What's her name?
Rodrigo.
Is it Rodrigo?
Fucking idiot. You even said it properly earlier.
Oh fuck!
That was the first time you said it that way.
You know what's funny? I've done that before.
I'm pretty sure you actually said that to me. Yeah.
Why did I say Rodrigo? Who the fuck do I know is a Rodriguez?
I don't know. So, you get to move on, or are you like?
No.
do you need to process this a
I'll
little
think
bit?
about it later.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry, Olivia. My bad.
Yeah. Sorry. On a first name basis.
Yeah, we're cool like that.
We're like,
Okay.
want to get on the podcast then?
What? No, we're tight.
Yeah.
No.
Excuse me.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it
Nice. So speaking of the new year,
later.
coming back to the time of year this episode's coming out. Do you do New Year's resolutions? Or like,
No, I don't.
Okay.
I do not.
Really?
I don't actually. Do you?
Not really.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like. I think of a few if people ask, but I don't ever like. I'm not like someone who's like, all right, hey, it's the new year. This is what I'm gonna do this year. But if someone's like, hey, New Year's resolutions, I'm like, because it's never like, do you do resolutions? Like, what are yours? So I was thinking like a few ones.
Well, see, I don't do New Year's resolutions because I believe that change can happen
Shut up.
anytime, anywhere.
Stop being preachy.
But listen, dog. God, this motherfucker just can't shut the fuck up sometimes on a podcast. Can you believe it, folks? What I was going to say was there is some things that I want to get done in my life.
Yeah, me too.
And there's some things I would like to continue. But I don't make
like
New Year's
goals.
Not necessarily. I don't even make them New Year's goals. They're just things that happen to fall around New Year's Eve. Your sass is ridiculous. Wow. I was going to say I want to clean up my room and really reorganize it. Because of Operation Christmas, it made me realize how much of a mess my room is.
It really exposed you, and you felt self-conscious.
I really self-conscious, and now everything's moved around too. So I was like, well, it's that time of year.
Yeah, we did fuck up your organization.
You guys really did. There's so much that I don't know where it is.
That's why I apologized in the beginning of it. I was like, dude, we really fucked it up because literally what happened was we pulled everything out and we put everything back in, and we're like, well, we hope he doesn't have an organization system. And your mom was like, yeah, he does. We're like. He what? She's like, yeah, he does. We're like,
yeah, I 100% did. I went into that room and I saw the PC. I was like, oh, thankful. And then I started looking around. I was like, oh, this shit's not in the right.
We literally moved. There was things we didn't have to move that we didn't move. There was things we could have left in place, and we moved them just because we're like, oh, this would look better here. Just be here. Oh, he doesn't need this stuff here. We can just put it somewhere else.
Like all of my shelves too, because the shelves you didn't have to move because it was like on the table already, and you guys like put it up there, and then you guys put boxes on top of the optic box, and I was like, that's gonna burn the bottom, like because that thing will heat up. That will I had to like move it.
I thought about that after. We didn't know where to put those though.
So funny.
Which is funny because we could put them in the original place. They weren't in the corner originally. I don't think. Were they? The boxes.
They were just off center of the corner.
Okay, so we did put them on there.
Yeah, so it's funny. Like you could have left them where they were, but you guys chose not to.
We chose to organize everything.
It was so funny. It was, but
yeah, I walked away and I was like, "Wow, I feel really good about this. We really helped Cameron out." It gave him a bunch of work though, because we really fucked up his organization, but he can be happy about it.
But you know what? It actually does help because I have been trying to reorganize a lot of things.
Hey, we need the motivation.
Right? Yeah. I felt so horrible. So I put away the Beanie Babies. I put up the Nerf gun.
Here, you know what? You need more motivation, guys. Go check out my latest video on McMapplet channel, Operation Christmas, and comment, Cameron, that room's disgusting. Clean it.
God. I know. I left it dusty, and I knew I had to get to it.
Honestly,
I know.
If nothing else,
yeah,
we don't care about the mess.
It was the dust.
Fucking dust.
Yeah, I know.
When we wiped your table down,
it was nasty.
We had chunks.
Oh.
And when we pulled the boxes off the shelf and there was an outline, that was when we were like, Cameron.
It was horrible. I let it go way too long because I was like, I kind of doing like no, I'll get to it. I'll get to it.
Yeah.
I'll get to it next week. I'm busy this week.
Mess, I don't care about. It's when when dust is
Yeah.
crazy. That's like Karen.
Yeah, it was horrible. I really need to start keeping up on that.
Yeah, you do. Especially 'cause you got a PC now.
Yeah, right. Like I actually keep it dust free, but
Yeah.
no. So that's one of my goals for New Year's is actually clean up that room and reorganize everything.
Good.
There's a whole bunch of stuff. Like Ma got me tacks the other day.
Nice.
We were talking about that,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna start tacking my wall up and hanging
That's
stuff
fair.
there. Another one that I'm gonna do is continue to learn a language.
Nice.
I've been doing that for Duolingo. I'm
Uh-huh.
almost at 2 years.
Look at you go.
Yeah, I think I'm at 500 and something days.
That's not
500.
bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
And those are really the two big ones, you know. So
My I had one last year that I really fucked up. So I'm taking another chance this year.
is it get 10,000 girls?
Post consistently. Anywhere.
My God, Leo.
I really didn't. This year, my goal is to at least consistently have a presence somewhere, whether that's the podcast weekly or something else. Because yeah, I started the year streaming consistently, uploading decently consistently, and then I was working on the podcast, and then I just stopped all of it. I know, okay.
For
I know.
shame. For shame.
I know, okay.
I can't believe you. Be better.
I'm gonna be better. That's the plan. But yeah, I don't really have any resolutions or like. I kind of just don't want to have people I don't consider friends around anymore.
That was a dick move.
That was kind of. I don't know. I thought you could take it as funny, but apparently not. My bad.
Like I said, he wants me off this podcast. He's just been trying to subliminally. He's trying to make it my choice, you know, folks. Like,
I literally asked you to be on here.
He's trying to be like, hey, it was just a funny prank that I said I hate you. I don't want to be your friend. It was just like a funny joke. But then it gets into my mind, and then all of a sudden I start to feel
it was
resentment.
a funny joke.
And then all of a sudden I go, hey, I don't want to be on the podcast. So he gets me off, but it's my choice.
Joke.
He
it was a
doesn't feel
funny joke.
guilty.
It was a funny joke.
You can say it was a funny joke all you want. I know your mind games.
I laughed really hard when you called me afterwards.
You're going to uni for this too. You're going for psychology, aren't you? Yeah, exactly. See, you're playing mind games right now. I know. I took my intro to psych.
Maybe you don't even want to be on the podcast. I just manipulated you.
See, and now it's the reverse psychology. See, I took my intro to psych class. I know my shit.
Good for you. Actually, I just remember my other goal.
Yeah.
I want to get through my YouTube watch later list. I have a really bad habit of seeing videos and going, "Ooh, I'll watch that later."
Yeah, you have like 1,000 videos if I remember correctly. Sorry, 2,000 videos.
No, I have 2,784.
I actually thought I was joking with the 2,000. I really thought it was like 1,000 and something.
No.
Hold on. Sorry, I'm going to check my phone real quick because I'm going to pull up how many I have on my YouTube.
See, the worst part, like, you know what? It was actually worse. In September, it was at 3,400 and something.
Jeez.
So in large part, it's still getting rid of videos, but it's also watching them. Because the big problem was every video I thought, oh, I want to watch this later. I do. I put it in the watch later list, but then I never get around to it because it gets so big.
I can't.
I know. It's really bad.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bitch.
That's 4 videos. Oh, 5, 6 videos. And then an additional 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't need this.
5, 6, 7. There's an additional 8 videos there that I have in there just because I like to keep them around. So I think I have a total of 19 videos in mine. And actually, I'm going to remove some of them right now just to get a more accurate one. Because sometimes I watch them and I forget to remove them.
Yeah. Okay, listen. I know I'm aware it's a problem. Okay?
16 videos. 16 videos and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
You're not
6,
making me feel better.
7. 16 and 7 of them are music videos that I just like to keep around.
That makes me feel better.
How did it get that bad? How does it get, like, I know you say, oh, because it gets too big and then I don't watch it, but like, how? What is in your watch later list that is consistent of 2,000 videos? Sorry, 2,700 videos.
If you guys want to know, you guys have to check out the Patreon.
Damn.
But yeah, no, my watch later list was bad, and then full of that shit there.
Wow.
Just chilling.
I still can't believe 2,700 videos though. Like that's just.
I'm working on it. Okay, I am literally in the process of fixing it.
As I was cleaning my room the other day, I was like picking up some stuff. I'm like, I really don't need this. I can throw it away. I don't even have to store it. I can throw it away. And I thought to myself, I'm really glad that like I can do this because I know like you watch like the hoarding shows on like TLC, right?
Yeah.
And like they don't throw away anything like pizza boxes and shit.
I know.
And I think to myself like I'm better than that. Liam, you're on that level. You're on that level of TLC, but just for watch later videos. You gotta start throwing some of them out, man. You cannot watch them all.
I know. Okay, I know that.
It's
I'm aware. I'm working on it. The issue is there's so many. It's so hard to get through and like get rid of them. The best way to do it is to actually watch through them.
that's gonna have to be your spring cleaning, man.
I know.
That's gonna be your spring
I'm
cleaning.
working on it. I'm literally working on it. Okay. And then the hardest part is, it's oh my god, they're here early. Idiots.
We got motherfuckers about to drop in. We're about to get some fucking free guests.
We're about to have free guests.
Wow, look at
Let
them.
me go get them. Actually, they're gonna come in.
Yeah, they're not even gonna wait. Hold on.
Come on in.
We're literally
What's up?
we're in the middle of a podcast, yo.
Yeah.
Now you're in the middle of my podcast.
No,
What's up, boys?
hey, I
What's going
wasn't
on?
actually sure you're gonna show up.
That's the camera?
No, that's the mic.
My name is Aiden Sean Eli Smith.
You don't have to give your full name.
I look at
Suck my dick.
again.
And I am packing an actual donkey cock. Like it's actually like difficult to pee because it'll roll into the toilets, go down the drain, and I can feel the rats licking on the tip, bruh. And then I get bricked up. And it just makes shit difficult.
Hi, I'm Gabe, and I'm not like that man.
See, that's no introduction.
Y'all already know who I am. Aiden's just funnier. I'm sorry. That's just.
He is. I
Hello
would've chose
everyone,
name.
I'm hidden in the corner. My name is Aaron. One thing I like about myself, long walks on the beach alone. I like to. I'd like to finish, please.
You're not alone.
I hope I am alone in that sense. But long walks on the beach, contemplate life, cry sometimes. But yeah, thank you so much for listening.
My name is Warrington. I like my stupidly horrible game sense and my game skill. And yeah, I don't know how I made it to Gold in Valorant.
Shout out. Now we're gonna be handing back the mic to Aiden to tell us about his first time jerking off. Go ahead.
I will actually do that.
Because the Patreon's getting really full today.
This is going on Patreon?
Part of it will, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you better cut this part in.
Depends on how I feel about what you say.
I don't know if I want to talk
Into the
about it.
microphone.
It's backwards, motherfucker. Turn it around.
Just talk into the front.
All right. First time jerking off. So, fun fact about me: I used to not jerk off. I would just watch sexy ladies on YouTube and then just enjoy it and not like touch myself. And I did that for like 2 years, and I would just like be like, "Oh, this is awesome." Yeah, I'm not gonna go into my first story.
No, you have to now.
You really have to.
I can.
You do it or I will.
You
I'm
don't,
sorry.
that isn't my first.
Are you saying you were there or he's told you?
He's told me.
Okay.
I've told him,
I wish I was there.
and I also
Laugh
told
in
you
mock.
that stays between us, not
This
the
is staying
world.
between us.
Yeah.
It was 300
Hey,
of
not
hey,
putting
just
this
think about it this way,
anywhere.
okay? You're not telling it to everybody on the internet. You're just telling it to us, okay?
Oh
We're
God,
just
dude.
friendly conversation.
There's
You
no.
just
friendly
see this
conversation.
anywhere on the internet.
With the microphone off, I would gladly tell you guys. But to all the McMaplet fans,
The microphone is off, Aiden.
it's not. You didn't
It's
change
off.
shit, dude. You didn't do anything, dude.
The microphone's off, Aiden.
Just unplug it and talk.
Hello. Oh God.
It is off.
Okay, so wasn't my first time jacking off. So I used to go on YouTube and I would, like I said, search up sexy ladies, like doing naked yoga, stuff like that. And I think I got down like this weird massage rabbit hole or something like that. And then this video in my, like, the suggestions pops up, and it's like naked lady on a table. So I'm like, oh yeah, naked lady on the table. How's this on YouTube? This is awesome. I click on it. It's an autopsy. That's it.
Wait, you jerked off to the autopsy?
No. I
As he
immediately
stated
left.
before, he only likes to watch in awe and shock.
No, I immediately clicked out, but it was because I was like, oh, naked girl. Yeah, it was a dead girl in the thumbnail. I didn't do anything. I followed God. He told me not to. So yeah, that's the story.
There's something so funny.
You know I got it, right?
Huh?
I got it, right?
Yeah, I had a feeling, but
You can see
The
the
phone's-
green thing move.
The phone's still recording, aren't you, Aiden?
I didn't believe it.
well, what I didn't jack off to a corpse. Like that's what you're gonna expose me on.
They
Yeah.
do have naked yoga. You guys are right.
Yeah,
He
no.
didn't
I
believe me
believe
either.
it.
He didn't believe me
I
either.
had to
Yeah.
search it up myself too, because I was like, because I thought it was gonna be like one of the like tasteful where it's like they put like a sticker over it where it like falls.
No, they're
Oh,
just bare naked.
No, she
No,
is
fair
full
nude.
nude.
It's
That
a
is
full
a-
No.
Search
I
up.
told you.
Search up.
No,
You
this is
don't have to.
You don't have to.
this is great. This is going straight to the Patreon.
Yeah.
They're paying for this shit.
What?
I'll pay for. How much is your Patreon?
$5.
A month?
Yeah.
Not bad, dude.
Not
I have to
bad.
hop on the how many people you got? on
Can I
the
make some Halo?
0.
I'll be your first one.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's yeah. Okay, we can.
Yo.
Not the weirdest thing I've done with the puppet.
Yo. What? Huh.
No, like I've done puppet shows. That's what I mean.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I've done
by
that.
yourself, alone in the dark,
When I had COVID and I first bought it, yeah.
with your
No,
meat stick out.
no.
I actually,
You know, you miss the touch of people.
All the time.
you guys know I'm actually an avid fan of the podcast, and I've listened to like half your episodes.
Really? Cameron hasn't listened to a single one.
What?
I don't
You're
like hearing
on
myself.
them.
I don't like hearing myself talk.
You're not in all of them, and you don't know.
I don't. I just.
I asked him last week, okay, you want to do the outro? What's the outro? He thought clapping was the outro.
I really did.
He thought when I sing at the beginning, that's the outro.
Well, because I
Thank you for
thought he.
listening, guys. And
I-
he starts clapping away.
Yeah.
It's the whitest shit I've ever heard.
He does a single
I
clap.
do a
Huzzah!
single clap to sync the
And I
audio.
thought you clapped
Hooray!
to sync it at the end as well to make sure it was all synced up. I thought we did one clap in the beginning, one clap at the end. I thought that was the outro. I
That's
thought you
so sick.
included them.
I included that one because you're an idiot.
That's
Oh,
embarrassing.
Liam, there's
It is
more
embarrassing.
people.
Yeah, we got Simon
That's okay.
Titus maybe coming in.
Not Matthew Smith.
No, you're sick.
Matthew Smith.
Yo,
Sick.
Czechoslovakia fucking destroyed Germany in the World Juniors.
holy-
8-1.
Hey, what's up?
I think it was in one of your more recent episodes.
Germany? What'd you say?
You told me there was
Penis
a...
glasses.
I,
Okay,
Truly.
anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
You told me there was a girl who said your podcast was mid at your university, right?
Oh, yeah, I did.
I also listened to the episode that she called mid. The
Yeah.
episode was good. It went hard.
Really?
The audio quality was
It's not as hard as me right now.
dog shit. It
I
was
know.
bad. But
Because it was me and Matthew sitting on the couch side by side.
I enjoyed it. So what's her first and last name?
I'm not going to expose her on the podcast.
What's
like
her
that.
first name?
It's not as hard as Cameron though.
oh, thanks.
Yeah.
How do you feel, and you're kind of crushed up
No
in the
one
corner.
can see
That's true.
and be better than Cameron.
Okay.
Cameron is mine
We
alone.
can't.
His asshole has
Okay.
been penetrated multiple
Huh?
times by my
That's
penis.
actually so funny when you said that. The picture.
Oh yeah, for context for the people at home,
I'll post it.
Aaron sent a photo of him outside of Aiden's house saying, "Guess who just fucked Aiden in his sleep?"
Yeah.
To which Aiden just went, "Yeah, I was awake for that."
Hey, Gabe, you want to tell the story?
Yeah, that's a lore reference.
Yeah, why don't we get
I
the
don't
Lord?
think I will. For
Cameron?
legal reasons, as I.
Well, you
could
didn't
be
actually
arrested
do
for
it.
that.
You didn't actually
Yeah,
do it.
but the internet doesn't care.
Just like I didn't.
If you don't drop the names.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Just say it
Aiden-
anonymously.
No. I'll tell a funny story though.
Okay.
Mike,
Definitely could have, but you know, my kind heart decided.
I have to
not
screen the people that come on the podcast more carefully.
I have a question.
Yo, what's up?
Who here has showered with their dad?
What?
okay, we're
I don't
cutting
want
it.
to go
We
down
gotta
that
cut
road
it.
with you, Gabe.
No, you gotta cut it here.
Go watch it.
I showered with my brother, but we're siblings, so it's like, hey, yo.
No, I just, it was a question. Sorry.
What's the question, dude?
No, I was actually asking because apparently it's a fairly common thing.
Oh.
I haven't.
I don't have a
Are you gonna
dad,
start
so
telling the truth now?
Are you going to?
I mean, fine. No, I'm joking. I actually haven't. I just brought it up because apparently it's like one of those things where, like, you know, pissing in the shower sounds insane, but lots of people do it.
Do you do it,
No.
Gabe?
Yeah.
Only when
Yeah?
I have to, aka
All the time.
absolute fucking emergency.
Cameron?
There's a toilet. No,
I used to, but I don't anymore.
Orton?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, can we talk about this for a second?
Aiden, take the mic back.
Please give us your opinion.
So, in
I'm not peeing on my
absolute.
feet. I can aim for the drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not pissing all over yourself.
No, I
Not
know
like
that.
leaning back in the shower, angling up, letting it in. No, you pee into the drain.
The golden shower. No, I'm saying, you're saying absolute emergency.
Yeah.
The toilet is right there.
What is an
At
absolute
my-
emergency?
The house that I grew up in, it was not right across. You have to get out and then go across. And so it's just like when you're like a little child and you're like, I'm going to fucking die, I'd rather just go in down the drain, you know, and then wash my hands with the body soap, you know, and you know you're all good and big and chilling, you know.
Yeah, fair enough, actually.
Aiden, do you pee in the shower?
No,
Hey, do
Why?
you shit-
never.
Hey,
Why?
do you shit in the shower?
Maybe.
I
Maybe
love how-
once or twice.
If he wouldn't piss, I don't think this shit's like the next logical step of what he would do.
No, I haven't
Would
shit
you-
in the shower.
Would you come in the shower?
Yes, I'm. Okay. Actually, let me think. I don't think I.
He's got to be careful with his next words.
No, I don't think I have.
Was it?
I
was it
would.
to the
Would you?
autopsy video, or was that?
Holy shit.
Sometimes when the site's not doing it, you're looking for the autopsy.
Listen, I'm not the guy that worked at a morgue.
Okay. I love it there. I make a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Am I jerking up to the bodies? No. I have real people to do that.
Don't
to.
believe him. Don't believe this guy's a master manipulator.
Fun fact,
guy
the
says he
mic
has a
is where you're
job,
supposed
too.
to talk to is right there.
This guy says he has a job. He doesn't have a job. This guy says he has friends. He doesn't have friends. Retaliate, Aaron. I dare you.
I just want to say that as someone who has been hurt,
Talking to a microphone, Aiden.
you're supposed to cradle it like a
Not
baby,
this.
actually. As someone who's been hurt so many times by autopsy videos, I understand why this retaliation and this lashing out is coming from. I hope that you get the therapy that you need, the countless hours of sessions that you definitely need, and I hope you become a better person.
Okay, Aaron, that's kind of sweet. All things
I hope
considered. That is
Yeah.
kind of sweet.
violated.
Like, you're
Way to ruin things, Gabe.
You want me to retaliate and yell out? No, that's not me. I'm a better man. I'm a better human.
Like sweetheart.
This is like
Yeah.
black people are better than white people.
Amen. Wakanda forever, and we mean
No
that.
condom forever, whatever the fuck he says.
No condom forever.
That's my rebuttal. Thank you.
Okay. You know what? That was actually kind of nice.
Other way,
God.
fuckhead.
Joe Rogan says a fist away.
Brain dead.
No, you had it
You can
backwards.
still talk to the right part of the microphone, Aiden.
No, I'm just saying Joe Rogan, he says a fist away from the mic. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk in the front of it.
Yeah, did you do that?
So, didn't jack off to a corpse. Anyway, I had this wonderful proposition since we're on the topic of Wakanda. Caucasia. It's like Wakanda for white people. And we set it up like in the same neighborhood as Wakanda.
That's what I call it.
It's Ireland. It's virtually what he's talking
Wow,
about.
that's actually really impressive.
Ireland?
Yeah.
I've said a lot of stuff and Cameron's never walked out.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Well,
you know how like little it takes to break Cameron?
No, I've been trying for
That's
2
all
weeks.
it takes.
I've been trying.
Caucasia.
I've done that. Not Caucasia, but I've
Exactly. Think more creatively.
No, actually, I want to hear this Caucasia story. No, I
He's
want-
back.
it's really not much deeper than that.
It's
I
just
just thought it was
Ireland.
funny that
Sorry.
the idea of Caucasia, like Wakanda for white people, it's literally just a fucking Trader Joe's.
You know,
Yeah.
you know,
Oh, you guys can have my room. It's okay.
Ooh.
my bad, everyone taking a seat.
I'm coming up.
So I thought Titus or Simon were here. Like I heard
Simon's
your dogs
just texting.
barking and stuff. Is he not coming?
What?
I just think they should get in here.
UK
They have some
Medical
interesting
Center
stories.
accidentally texts thousands of patients telling them they
They
have
have lung
aggressive
cancer.
lung cancer instead of wishing them a happy holiday.
Yeah.
It's interchangeable to me.
Yeah.
Aiden. I feel like it's a good place to end it.
Yeah, I don't really have any more disgusting
You
things
have
to
anything
say.
you want to add?
No, not really.
Cameron?
Nothing?
I what do you add to Caucasia? You know, like
That really does end it.
How do you top that?
I have something to end.
Okay. Let's hear it, Aaron.
So it's pretty late to pretty late in the night. It's 6:40. It's gonna be 2023 in a few hours. I just wanted to ask, before the year ends, does anyone want to admit that they have like a crush on me or anything like that?
do. I think you're really hot.
Anyone that's a woman?
If you close your eyes, Gabe could be a woman.
Yeah, if I let my locks out, you know.
If you squint hard enough.
If you squint and he's like,
If he uses his high pitched voice and lets his
Yeah.
hair down.
yeah, you can pretend.
Does any black woman or colored woman want to admit that they have a crush on me? Hit me up, Aaron Barrackett on IG. Thank you very much.
It's gonna be a long description.
You ain't living.
Like 5'8".
Hey, Simon.
Hey, we have Simon on the podcast.
Here's some time.
Are we still wrapping up? Because Simon could
We
do
are
the
wrapping
outro.
Yeah, Simon, get in front of the camera.
Simon, get on the podcast.
Can-
And he's a QD. Same thing. We'll relay the same thing Aaron said. Before New Year's, in 6 hours, any beautiful women
This isn't coming out until
want to
Tuesday.
hit Simon. Well, whatever. Simon needs a beautiful GF for 2023. Simon Mihai, his full government name. Same thing on Instagram, I think. Hit him up. He's a sweetheart. Simon, you want to do the outro?
No.
Hey, you want to do the outro?
No, I don't want to do that. I'm not supposed to be here. Cameron, this is for you.
Cameron, you want to give it a shot?
I completely forgot.
Give it a shot. Just take your best guess. Fucking idiot.
We'll call it there, yeah?
No real outro. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. One of the Pauls. Yeah, it was.
Paul drink.
Yeah, okay. It's on there. It's on there. Links in the description. Check out the Patreon. There's apparently a lot of stuff there because of Aiden. Alright. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Love you.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Wave at the camera.